sit back and tee one up real nice, because we have a good episode. We're headed to Ocean City, New Jersey. And there is a 12-hole golf course that's about an hour and a half away from Philadelphia International Airport. And if you're headed to Ocean City, this is the course you're going to want to play. Because Ocean City Golf Course is the only golf course in Ocean City. And it's a municipal course nonetheless. But there's something about this course that's interesting. It's located right next to an airport, and some of the holes are constantly changing throughout the years. Now, there is a lot of history and politics that we'll talk about in some other episodes about this golf course. Now, there's really not much to the first hole here, and I think it's about 27 yards. The course really only plays 1,560 yards. And again, there's only 12 holes, and it's a par 37. This course is making up their own rules, and as they could, because it's a municipal course nonetheless. And we'll talk about the first hole a little bit more, because the first hole used to be a little bit further than 27 yards. And as you can see, the holes, as you move into 4 and 5. Now, my favorite holes are the back holes, and we'll kind of talk about that. The course was designed by Willie Dunn Jr. in 1969, and has a ranking of 70 and a slope ranking of 113. Now, the first hole used to be about 60 yards, and they moved it down to 27 because of the location change, which we'll talk about on another video. So keep a lookout for that one. Now, as you move into some of the other holes, they get a little bit further. The 8th hole is about 170. The 9th hole is about 155. And then my favorite, which was the first hole you saw in the beginning of this video, was the 10th hole, which is a drivable hole if you just hit it, or you can end up hitting an airplane on the right hand side. The course opens up the opportunity to really spray a house in some of the holes, but for the most part, as you move into that the 5th and 6th hole, it eliminates all the houses. You do have an opportunity on the 10th hole to hit an airplane. Now, the hole you're looking at right now is the par 3. I think all of these are par 3s, and this is number 8. So this is a pretty challenging hole with that water on the right side, and you really start to get a feel for the big course. A lot of wind on this course here, and the greens are pretty small, so you got to really place that ball there. This is the funnest part of the golf course here, is where you kind of go over a little bridge, and then you have another par 3 on number 9. And here we are with water again on both, and with a lot of wind, that ball can really get knocked down. Now, one of my favorite parts about this golf course is finding stuff on the course. As you can see, we found a putter head that we ended up obviously returning into the clubhouse, and they were exciting. It was the only thing I found out there, no birdies. And here we are with that long par 4 that's drivable. Now, there's mats on all of the holes, so you really have to create your own tee box on this golf course and kind of get a little bit creative. Here we are just slapping in a quick par, and this is another fun par 3 here. If you leak it to the left on the left hand side, and this is number 11, and it's going to bring you to number 12, which is a pretty small par 3, which is kind of like the first hole. So if you were to eliminate the first hole and the second hole and turn that into a practice round, you make an incredible 9-hole golf course here. And that's going to do it for this video. We made sure to return that putter head, and hopefully someone has good luck with it. Keep a lookout for more videos to come.